Hi there, my name is Netagam, and today we're playing Pentiment. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. When we last left off, we, I don't know, got a letter from, that old guy. What was his name? Boy, I don't remember. Yeah, time has passed. It is now in the winter. I believe we have the last part of our mural to paint. But I think we have Otts to talk to at some point here, unfortunately. Let's get out of here and see what's up. Oh, hey, it's Otts. Morning, Magdalene. Is this my house? Why does that not look right? Are we looking at it from another angle? I'm confused. Morning, Magdalene. Morning, Otts. Cold out, isn't it? Freezing. Makes me envy Nico, able to stay inside all day. Even Endris has his forge to keep him warm. Nico, I believe, is the, oh, yes, the bar owner, the tavern owner. Anyway, here, I brought some firewood for you and your dad. Thank you, Otts. You're welcome. How's your dad? You think he can join everyone for Christmas Mass? I think he'll stay in bed tonight. I'll do my best to be there. I need to keep working on the mural, though. I'm working on the final section. About the Peasants' Revolt, right? It feels weird to talk about it. It affected Tassine so much, but we were just kids. I can't remember what happened. Since I was just a baby, I never even knew my dad. That's what makes it difficult. I need to ask those who are already adults that night, but don't want to touch raw nerves. What if you spoke to people while everyone is preparing for the Christmas festivities? Clara sometimes talks about that night. Mom, too. You might be able to ask them. Wooslav and Matilda are the only two Benedictines left living in Tassine. Maybe they'll talk to me. Huh. I didn't think of that. Still, the mural is for Tassine, not the old abbey. Agnes has always been in Tassine, right? I'd go to her if I were you. Not a bad call. Dad said he would help. She helped bury everyone who died. Oh man, she hates when anyone talks about the revolt. Dad said she helped bury everyone who died that night. I wonder if she'd talk about it. It's your project, Magdalene. Might be worth a try. I wrote to the old archdeacon about it too. He thinks the Baron's murder and Otto's death are connected to the revolt. Interesting. The who? No, never mind. Yeah. The man who came to Tassine for the Baron Rothvogel's murder. What about him? Why is it? Yeah, no. He was the judge for the Baron's murder. What if all the deaths in Tassine are connected? I don't see how that old Baron has anything to do with the revolt. Are you feeling alright? I think you're looking for connections that aren't there. Maybe this mural project is getting to you. Shut up, Otts. Ugh, you're useless. Whatever. I'm just trying to look out for you. Sure. I'll figure it out somehow. Thanks for the wood. See you later, Mags. Ugh. Otts is right. I should start talking to people around town. I better get started if I want to talk to everyone before the Perchtenlauf. I agree. Oh no, yeah, it's just zoomed in. I don't know why the house looks different to me for some reason. Alright, whatever. Let's see what we got going on here. See if anyone's hanging out in the town commons. Definitely not. I assume everyone's inside. Unless they're getting ready for the thing. Certainly possible. Wow, all the signs are closed up and everything. Yeah, no one's around. My guess is that means there's some festivities happening that people are gathered for. Or maybe in here. Probably not, though. This isn't open. Did I paint that? Was that there before? That painting of Maritz there? I don't know. I don't remember that being there. Okay. Where would the town gather to get ready for a celebration, if not the center of town? Down here? Not here. Huh. Hans Bauer's farm. Gertner farm. Wow, where is everybody? Oh. They're all in here. I see. People are just sort of getting ready, but they're gathering up, maybe. Hi, Yo Peter. How's it going? Magdalene. Good to talk to you. How's it going, Ursula? Hello, Magdalene. Howdy. It's Clara. Hello, Magdalene. I would have thought you'd be working on the mural today. What brings you here? I would like to sit with you and ask how you remember the rebellion so that I can paint it, if that's all right. Wow. All right, right to it. That was a sad time. If it'll help you memorialize those we lost in the revolt, yes, I'll answer a few questions. I don't mind. I was a little older than you, so I probably remember more, Magdalene. Of course, Magdalene. We'll tell you all you want to know. I've been looking forward to seeing the mural for some months. Come now, sit with us. Plop. Oh, yeah, work on a mask, I guess. Now that you're all settled, what did you want to know? Did the revolt have anything to do with the other murder that happened in Tassing? Oh, the murder of the Baron, you mean? Her little face. Ooh. No, not really. I only remember that Andreas attempted to be a peacekeeper in both situations. I suppose that's when things started going poorly. Oh, poor Agnes. Lucky was a strong man. She's still heartbroken over the matter. Yes, it was really only after the Baron's murder the abbot became so severe. I'll bet he blamed the Baron's murder on Tassing, and the Abbey's failures, too. I don't know about any of that, but his taxes and restrictions, and his attitude towards us became harsher after that. It was all we could do to live by them, but it eventually became too much. Even with all the restrictions, was the revolt really justified? I keep hearing conflicting stories about how it began. No, things are bad for the peasants. I thought the peasants stormed the abbey unprovoked. What? I know that's not true. Sort of. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair question, I guess. I know things were bad for the peasants, but was it worth all the loss? You wouldn't remember it, Magdalene, but the abbot forced us to starvation. We would have died either way. We did everything we could to keep things from getting violent, but the Lord had other plans. I remember how sick and hungry I was all the time. Grandpa kept saying it hadn't always been like that. All was fine until Martin killed Otto in revenge over some petty dispute. Well, my husband wouldn't let that rest. We all wanted justice. When that soldier arrived and threatened us, all the townsfolk pulled away, except for you and Ulrich, Gret. No, Clara, I'm afraid even I was intimidated and begged Ulrich to leave the matter be. My husband alone stood with the peasants. Why did all the peasants revolt? Dad always talks about how he regrets that choice. Must have known it wouldn't succeed. Yeah, I think that's a little bit more interesting. Certainly for the mural, maybe. Why did all the peasants revolt anyway? So many people died. They must have known it wouldn't succeed. Father Gernot was a harsh lord. His rules and taxes left many of the family starving. I mean, obviously we know that. By then, we were so starved and wanted justice so much, Peter truly thought success was possible. There was still some discussion. Ulrich and Andreas wanted peace. Then that fucking Miller protected that bastard. He always hated us. Thought he was better than us. Yeah, he really did. Ursula, language. What, Mom? It's true. Leonard even shot Ulrich out of nowhere. Yeah, that's a fair question. It was unprovoked? Yes, Leonard always did hate the rest of the townsfolk, and he would take advantage of anyone he could. My husband sought peace to the last. He was a martyr to us. I think the Miller shot Ulrich to retaliate, but after that, Peter couldn't be stopped. We'd lost too much. The burning of the Abbey was a grim night, and the soldiers coming in. Our men fought to protect us, to protect Tassing, and many died in that fight. But we got rid of the abbot and all the monks at least. Yes, and that is some comfort, if only a little. Are there any heroes of Tassing I should memorialize? Dad, definitely. Peter always wanted the best for Tassing, even if he acted rashly by setting fire to the Abbey. Yeah, we'll bet. I hope you can portray him in the best light, Magdalene. I'd rather not talk about that night anymore. I hope we provided enough insight for your work. I guess. You did, thank you. I'll let you get back to work. Thank you, Magdalene. I'm certain the mural will be beautiful. What about Ulrich? That was a lot of hours we spent doing that. Alright, fantastic. Gretz, how are you? Bless you, Magdalene. Cool. Hi, Big Jorg. Hello, Magdalene. Cool. This is not really where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to town. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anyone else poking around. I can't go in here. I can't remember who else I wanted to talk to. What's her face? Not this guy. Peter, Lucky's wife. Hi, Blacktail. Hello, Magdalene. Good talk. Eva, how are you? Hello, Eva. Magda, darling. Otz isn't here, I'm afraid. I wasn't looking for him. That seems a little snappy. I wanted to talk to you. But, I mean, hopefully she doesn't mean this kind of... Nah. I wasn't looking for him. No? Are you sure? I think he wandered off towards the rat house. Something about the council, but if you ask me, I think he's looking for you. Doesn't he do any real work? I'm sorry to disappoint him. He'll recover once he learns you've dropped by. Ugh. He's always working on town council business these days, and he's still working at mastering carpentry too. I suggested a few years ago that he take up an apprenticeship, but he was determined to remain in Tassing. I wonder why. I think he's more comfortable here, even if that means he'll never be the craftsman Otto was. I help him now how I can, but there's only so much I know how to do. Besides, I think he feels like he's taking care of me, instead of the other way around. Funny how time does that. I would worry that you'd be lonely otherwise. Dad misses Mom. Do you ever miss Otto? Ugh, isn't that her new husband? Yeah, I think Dad misses Mom, even after all these years. Do you ever miss Otto? Every day. I see him in the little things Otts does, the way he smiles, or how he laughs. I miss my husband, but I'm proud of Otts. He's growing into a capable young man. I'm excited to see him grow into a husband and father. He'll make a wonderful partner. Okay. Whoever he marries will be a lucky woman? No, this is so messed up to say to his mother. But I don't wanna imply that Magdalene is interested. If he ever grows up, that is. He still acts like a boy half the time. Oh, that's the way of men. The Lord gave them lofty spirits that need to exert themselves. Okay. Give it time, Magdalene. You'll see. All men are tempered by marriage. Wow. If you say so. Anyway, I'm sure you have things to do. I'll let you get back to them. Always good to see you, Magda. I was really hoping she could talk about the thingy, but whatever. You too, Eva. Do you remember it, Christina? Magda! Guess not. All right. Church and Rutgers. All right, that house. Man, what is her name? Agnes. Nailed it, first try. How's it going, folks? Veronica, how are you? Hello, Magdalene. Brigitte. Hello, Magdalene. And Agnes. Nice. Magdalene Truckerin. I didn't expect to see you today. How is your father? He's doing better today, she said lyingly. He's not well, honestly. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. He'll be in our prayers tonight. Ours as well. Now then, is there something we can help you with, dear? Yeah, can I help you make these laurels, wreaths thingies? You're old. Agnes, you're old. You remember things that happened in this town, right? Wow. Brutal. I have a small favor to ask. Oh, go on then. Spit it out. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd like you all to recount what you remember of the revolt. I'm nearly done with my mural, but I need more details. I was so young, I don't remember much of that night. Oh, for that project of yours in the rat house. I'm afraid I won't have much good to say about the matter, but all right. Come, sit down, Magdalene. Don't worry about helping with the wreaths. It took me years to get the technique up to Mom's expectations, so you're better off not helping. Thanks, Brigitte. Pah! You always did fine, Brigitte. Wait, is Brigitte Agnes's daughter? I don't remember how they're related. What, do they just not want to animate Magdalene doing wreaths? So, Magdalene, what do you need to know to finish the mural? I was hoping to ask you more about the revolt. All I can remember was the flames when the abbey burned. What part of the revolt? The abbot starving us out of house and home? Otto's murder? Yeah, Otto's murder seems important. I doubt that would be a good painting. I thought the abbot of Kiersau was acting in his rights, like, as in you agree? Seemed like the abbot of Kiersau wasn't on very good terms with Tassing. This, yeah, I'm curious about this. I thought there was an attempt to talk to the abbot. There was, until Otto was killed. After that, the monks shut themselves up in the abbey library. Meanwhile, that bastard abbot only ever cared for how many pfennigs he could get from us. Brigitte, Don't forget to twist the ends in. Can't have it looking like a Christmas hedgehog. I'm getting there, Mom. I've looked after craft on my own for this long. I think I can manage this. Yes, well, with both our husbands gone, we just have to look out for each other. Let an old woman have her worries, After what that bastard did. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Andreas. Yeah, let's go with this. We'll, ride the fence a little bit on that one. Dad said that Master Mahler made some mistakes, but he was just seeking justice. Justice? Pah! Not only did he intervene into Tassine's affairs once, but to stick his nose in again and blame your husband. Mom, stop it. Yeah, I mean, I do. I don't know if she's saying stop it for my account or not. It's alright, Begita. I want to hear everything. I thought I'd come to terms with my Lucky being falsely killed, but oh, the bastard artist wasn't done. Then he went and got Martin killed after he'd reformed and all. Wow, I don't remember anybody being on Martin's side after that. Otto had coerced Martin into supporting the revolt too. Then Andreas claimed he was an imposter of Martin. Oh, God forgive me, but he deserved to burn in that fire. Wow. Mom, stop. That was nearly 20 years ago. And some of it came to good, right? Okay, wow. And some of it came to good, right? After the Abbey took Ottilia's house away, she stayed with you. Yes, that's true. God provided a place for her to live in Tassing. The Lord sees justice done in all things. He knows my Lucky's heart. Dad always said the townfolk didn't stand with the peasants as long as they should have. I always heard that night was a slaughter. Why didn't anyone stop the peasants? Who are the peasants versus the townsfolk? Those are two different people? I don't know if these three would be considered townsfolk or peasants. I don't know. Did the revolt accomplish anything? Well, the entire matter was a horrible, bloody mess, but did restore peace in Tassing by force. A shame it had to happen at all, I think. I knew the revolt was a bad idea from the start. Old Wuslav would be the only one to know what happened inside the old church now, before the fire. Some like to say things were always this bad, that violence was the only way, but it wasn't. Life got worse over the years. It wasn't like this when I was a child, not in my grandparents' time either. Sure, the abbot was pinching the townsfolk and the peasants were suffering, but to go against the church... But like you said, things weren't always so bad. We fought to make things right. But things got better in the end. Revolt didn't totally fail, did it? The abbot and monks have left. Doesn't seem like things have gotten much better. I don't know. Yeah, let's go with this. But things got better in the end, right? Even if so many people died? What kind of good comes from violence? I've never seen Peter so angry. I was terrified when the flames started rising from the mill. I knew that Martin had gone to the miller for help, but... That soldier even warned Peter, but nothing would stop him besides steel. So, nothing got better? At all? No, not as I see it. The Lord is just as severe as the abbot was, and threatens force at every turn. That's life. You can struggle and die to accomplish something, and nothing changes. Heh, the dead are luckier. Lucky is luckier. They died believing they changed something. We're stuck with the harsh reality. This is all you've known, Magdalene. You've grown used to it. We all have. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your story with me, I guess. It's important to share our suffering with the younger generations. Maybe they can change something. Good luck on the mural, Magdalene. Good luck, Magdalene. Yeah, all right. I would like to talk to Wooslav. But boy, it's getting late. Where would I find Wooslav? In the church, perhaps? He's not a church guy anymore. But I don't know if he hangs out here ever. Turns out no. Wooslav? Anybody Wooslaving in here? Hi, Andres. Maglin. Ulrika. Hello, Meg. Fantastic. Anna, how are you? God bless you, Magdalene. Paul, how's it going? Hello, Magdalene. Wow, you guys are just a ray of sunshine. Do. Maybe here. The golden hand. Whoa, it's Alexander and Kazimierz. What's up, guys? Well, if it isn't Magdalene. Magdalene? Yeah. That's me. Ha, good. It's been a while since we've spoken. How are you finding Tassing? Everyone has been quite kind, and no one has thrown anything at me for my music. Considering the circumstances, I'm counting that as a success. I have to admit, I was quite upset that I had missed my opportunity to sing at the Meister Singer competition. What you got, Kazimierz? He practiced so much for it. Yes, it's hard not to view the last year as a waste. You could try again next Christmas, can't you? Of course. Though the older I get, the less comfort I take in the possibilities of the future. Missed opportunities sting more with each passing year. Well, you have an audience here, the people of Tassing. And perform for them I will. I love performing for people wherever I go. When I sing for people, I want to move them. I want to see it in their faces. It's only in that moment that I can connect with them. That's the only truth I know. Meister Singer judges will rate me as they will, but that's not why I want to perform for them. I want to move the masters, the way they moved me. Does that make sense? Yeah, my dad is my teacher. Yeah, I think so. My dad is my teacher, and his approval means a lot to me. I think we all want the approval of those who came before us. And someday, someone will look to me for approval. Hard to imagine. I'm sorry. Just feeling a bit melancholy, I suppose. It's the long nights. I suppose you're right. All that darkness. Perhaps the Christmas feast will lift my spirits. Will I see you there? Absolutely. Almost everyone in town should be there. Then I look forward to it. Until then. Nice. Kazimierz? What you got for me? Oh, sorry. I always forget. I gotta forward his little writing times. Hello, Magdalene. Hello again, Kazimierz. How are you finding Tassing's winter? Colder than Würzburg. People are nice. Are you looking forward to going home when the pass is clear? Yes. Oh, more, eh? Tassing is nice, but I miss my home. Yeah, I hope you'll get to see it again soon. Thanks. Oh man, I love him. I look forward to hearing you later, Kazimirts. What a great character. Thanks. God bless you. Thanks, Kazimirts. Hans, how you doing? Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? How are you doing? Fine enough. Weather's getting colder. And the family? Healthy and hardworking. Simon's taking care of the winter provisions. He's a good boy. Proud of him. And you know how beautiful and kind-hearted Jutta is. Just like her mother. I don't know how I got so lucky. She's a miracle. She will marry a good man soon, I'm sure. Do you have someone in mind? That young Otz is a good man, I've noticed. His eyes seem to wander. Otz, really? He's a fool. No, I'll hype him up to Hans if that's what he's thinking. He's solid enough. Takes after his father. All the same, when Jutta has children one day, they'll be beautiful and kind like their mother. There are worse things to be, I guess. I did my best to raise her right, but her best qualities are all Hellwig. Give it. I don't remember who that is, but Magdalene probably misses her. Give yourself a little credit, Hans. Kind of you to say, Magdalene. I should get back to it. Until later. Until then. Alright, here's Wooslav, Jutta, and then a couple of people we can't talk to. Look at the size of that boy's head compared to me. Compared to my whole body. Anyway, alright. I think we'll talk to Wooslav, but we will probably have to do that next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. When I come back with more Pentiment, we will talk to Wooslav and see what's up and maybe get all the pieces that we need to paint the mural, and we'll get to that. Will we ever solve the murder of anybody in this town? Probably not. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Can't wait to see you again. Till next time. Okay, bye!
Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.